It's been a dream of mine since I was a little kid to have my own pond, and today I'm gonna get that dream to come true. My name is Crandall. You guys are watching the Eldredge Fam. Thanks so much for clicking on the video, for following, subscribing. You guys are in for a treat. We have started on our backyard pond build, as well as some other projects. Look at this thing. That's a gigantic stump. That's going to be going in the pond. Today's video, we are going to be digging out our pond and getting it ready for our animals and for some fish, which I'm excited to be able to show you guys and take you along on this journey as we build the dream backyard pond. The first thing we're going to start off doing is getting all of these tree branches, tree stumps, wire, all of that stuff out of here. Goose must have found a snake or a mouse or something. So we're going to go ahead and try and dig this stump out. This is a gigantic stump. This is actually like a honey locust tree or something like that, and I've heard the wood is very, very durable. So if we can get that stump out and we got a big root ball, we may actually keep that for fish structure down the road. That one could potentially be a really good tree stump to put in the pond because it will last a very, very long time. These other ones here were just little like oak tree type things, so we're going to make sure we get rid of all of those. But you can see this kind of grass line right here. That is where, and then it will come out about like that. That is where we are hoping the new pond will go to. The water won't quite go all the way up to there, but maybe a foot or two off of that. That will basically be the edge of the pond. We are also going to push it back in this corner over here. You can see that green grass area. That's all going to be pond. We're going to push the entire dam back to probably another 5 or 10 feet to the tree line. And that will be the pond there. We can't go too much further because I don't want to cut down those big, big trees, but it will kind of be close here and then slowly go out that way. We'll be ready to start making our first scoops in the pond and officially build Emerald Pond here on our farm. I do not know how we got out of that. Wow, look at this. Big old pipe sticking into the ground there. Do not know how we got out of there. That was so lucky. Whew, I was like panicked there for a sec. I got no way to pull this thing out. So I think what we're going to have to do here is change it up a little bit and come from this side and start digging out the pond to get this mud out. We're pretty much done with the grapple. We did get those big trees all picked up and moved. I was hoping to come in here and pick up some of this other stuff, but I think I'll just do it with the bucket because I do not want to risk getting stuck in here. We're going to start on the back side because, like I said, we're pushing this wall out. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here, pull these trees off of this dam, and then we're going to push it and start building us a big old wall for the dam. Look how deep Maverick is in there, and he's a tall kid. It's time to give you all an update on this pond problem. Yeah, that's right. We got a major problem. So I did find some clay here, and so I'm stacking a pile of clay. This pile is like trash dirt, and then I've got a pile of topsoil over there, kind of separating things out because we'll move stuff around as we need. So I found a vein of clay right here, and I say a vein of clay because I don't know what's going on, but we have got like quicksand. I mean, look at this stuff. And it's everywhere. So I came back over here because I wanted to push the pond back so it would come like this and do this. Well, I dig down a foot under the ground, and this is just, I mean, this is straight sand. And we literally have water pouring out of the ground. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I don't think we're going to be able to put the pond here because I can't excavate it. I mean, I can't dig it. And it's interesting. I mean, this is crazy. It does. Oh my gosh, we have literally a spring. Look at this, you guys. You see how that water is actually like... We actually have water bubbling out of the ground right there. Man, if we find a spring, that would be amazing. Now, that could just be the water pressure from all of the dirt and stuff around, pressing down, forcing the water up. But I can't, I mean, it's so soft that skid steer sinks. I don't know how I haven't got stuck. You guys saw over there when we almost got stuck. I've had the same thing happen 2 more times right here. No sign of clay, just straight sand, water. I am blown away by it, honestly. Cannot believe it. Super fine beach sand.
Over there happened by the clay.
By the what?
By the clay there's sand too.
By the clay there's sand too? Yeah, there is. So that's kind of our update we got here. It is just super soft, super sandy. Water's coming out of the ground. If I had an excavator, I would just dig down to see if we ever hit clay, because then I know how much I got to get off the top, you know, and I might be able to scrape it off. But at this point, I just don't see any way or know of any way to do this without an excavator. So we may just be going back to the pond size that it was originally. Like I said, I found clay there. We've got clay right there. We've got clay here. So I'm just going to basically pull all of this clay out, pile it, and we'll kind of see how it goes. If it drops off, if it disappears, kind of where the clay layer goes, and that will give us an idea for over there. But we may end up having to just make the pond a little bit smaller like it was before. But what I'm honestly thinking is there is a clay layer under this, and that water from all the rain has penetrated, gone down, hit the clay layer, and it can't go any deeper. And so it just sits there in that like 2 foot, 2.5 deep foot area in the sand. If you guys have any idea what the heck I'm running into and what to do about it, leave it down in the comments below. I've never seen anything like this. Heck, I've never heard of anything like this. So yeah, I guess you learn as you go, as you build a pond. I thought this water, and I'm guessing this water here is just because all of our runoff comes to here, and it's actually, you know, it's got really saturated and everything. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to follow the clay layer because I know the clay layer is solid. That clay blanket right here, this clay layer so far is about 8 inches deep. I haven't hit the bottom of it. So I'm going to keep digging at it, and we'll see how far we get on it and how deep it actually is. Well, y'all, have I made a mess? We're about 6 hours in, and I have some hopefully good news. What I think is good news. I have found a ton of clay, basically an endless amount of clay. So I've got a clay pile here. That pile is all clay. That is trash dirt. That'll just be used as fill. Like, we'll probably just throw it on the back side of the dam and use the clay on the front side of the dam. We're gonna line the pond in clay when we get to that point. But I have found clay pretty much all the way around the pond, which at first was concerning to me because I said, well, if it was already clay, you know, it did have some dirt on top. There's probably 2 feet of dirt, and then I hit clay. But I was like, man, if I hit clay, why is the water not holding in this pond? Well, on the backside here, right where the dam is, and on the backside all through the dam, there is no clay. So when they built the dam, I don't know what dirt, they must have pushed topsoil up here, but it is not clay. And that channel of clay ends right here. So I've kind of filled it in a little bit, but right here there's a drop off of the clay, and it goes to the sand that is super moist, basically quicksand. So I think that probably runs all the way along here. The clay must shut off right before the dam, so all of that water is just seeping out of the dam, going down and away. So now that I've got some massive piles of clay, and this is my clay pit, endless amounts of clay right here, I can dig this down and then we'll be able to kind of reshape the dam. I was going to move it, but now I'm thinking I probably can't move it, unfortunately, just because of the way that the sand is underneath. I think we're going to basically keep it here, but I can go as far that way, and that way as I want. I'm still working on getting out all the dirt. Obviously, I haven't even made it to over here. I kind of started on this side, and I've got up around the edge a little bit. Got to dig out this, and then there's going to be clay that will fill this basin right here, because I haven't found any clay down here. There's like some red sand, but not clay, which is kind of interesting. So we're going to use clay and go make it kind of a bowl type deal with clay that will go up to the island, to the edge of the island. It's a lot of work. We're about through a tank of diesel on that skid steer, so we're gonna have to go get more of that. But other than that, making some substantial progress on it. I'm just glad that we have clay, and that I think I found the reason why it leaked the first time. I got Marcy out here. She wanted to come see what I did. I guess Maverick helped me. Yeah, we did do some damage. This is all clay right here, so we don't have to do anything except for dig this to the level that we want. But right there, you see the red sand down there? Yeah. That's red sand, so I'm gonna have to put clay there, and I'll basically build a clay, like half pipe almost, that will go up to the edge of the island so that the island doesn't. So this is all clay.
Whoa. That is so cool. I'm not critiquing you. I just want to know where Goose.
It's like you saw a ghost.
Where are you starting? Where are you ending? Where does it begin? Like
about where you're standing, I think. Well, we gotta think. The water level, I don't want it to go any higher than like the trees on the island.
Okay.
Like no higher than that. So it'll probably go. Yeah, I see you over there. Oh gosh. The water level will probably go to like right here. So wherever that ends up, which is about where you're standing right now.
Okay, so you're not gonna dig this deeper right here.
No, probably not. I may dig a shelf. So this right here, I guess if the water level is about there, the problem is I'd like the water level to be higher. That island might not be big enough. I might have to get some clay and kind of build up the island if I can. Because I would like the water to come higher than it did last time with the drain pipe. No, I am. I'm ripping it out. So we'll have to go higher. So this is the red sand I was telling you all about. I mean, it's just like red sand. No clay in it at all. But the clay starts right here. So the clay, you can see the clay ends right here and dives down right there. That's from where we burned. What?
I was just messing with you. That's ash.
Yeah.
Okay, so show me.
Oh, yeah. You got to come look at this. This is the craziest thing over here. So you can see this is all clay. I mean, look at this. I mean, that is like, it's already with the water coming out of it. So the clay comes all right here. And then right here.
I've never been over here.
I know. Right here, it just completely.
Which is the sand?
Quicksand. So you can see how much I sunk in. I had to fill it back in. But this is where it gets weird. Yeah. Quicksand. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't stay in the track. I guess you learned your lesson. You stay in the track when you're walking. So this is where our spring or something is. Which I don't think there is a spring, but... It literally, when I drive the tractor on here, Mars, you can literally see the whole ground, like, flow with water. It's bonkers. Oh, wow, look what I just found. Some trash. That looked like it was a rock or something, and then I flipped it over, and it's definitely trash.
Okay, Crandall's right here. He just is doing his first bucket, but here's the twins' reaction. Maybe don't give him a rock. Honey, good job, Pax. He said today, so Goose here. So Crandall loves doing this, and I asked him, I said, is this hard? And he goes, no, I wish I could do this every single day. So if Crandall ever drives tractors and stuff for a living, you'll know that this is one of the things that got him into it. He also sent our family a family group chat message that was like, I'm just one giant kid in a big sandbox. So.
Watch this walk.
Okay, watch. Whoa.
Where Daddy come?
What?
Where Daddy?
All of our ducks are out and about. We actually haven't named 2 of them. We'll have to pick out names for 2 of your duckies.
Oh, maybe name that one Ammo, cut down.
Oh, the other one's name was Emerald.
Down, right, so we named that one.
Oh, you want to have another Emerald?
Yeah.
We can do that. This would be like such a nice evening if we didn't have that sound, or this pile of dirt, or that pile of dirt.
He just went over.
So I think I might need to step in and like show him what I just came up with like an outline for the pond. But we'll see. We'll see if he lets me. I've been summoned in my sandals with my socks on. I know what you're thinking, Mars. Why don't you wear boots? I would. But somebody is wearing my boots. Somebody named Crandall. So I'm sacrificing my feet for him. I feel like this is a dumb idea. I mean, a dumb idea in the sense that we have a working pond, and now we're taking it and making it a non-working pond. Also, it doesn't smell very good down here. Goose, no, Goose here.
Whoa.
Hey, Mavi, I need you really quick.
I got it.
Too bad you broke it.
Oh, it was already broken and it's trash.
We're gonna have to buy another one of those.
Well, what do you think of that little contraption there, Morse?
What contraption?
The skid steer.
A little bit further, Mav! I sent Mav to go push the boys. A little bit further so I can see him. I can't see Pax yet. Well, I just want to... It's stuck. Is it stuck? Yeah. Okay. Well, you're doing a pretty good job. I don't know if I want the pond any deeper than this.
Why?
Well, I'm gonna show you. Yeah.
It's so sexy.
That's why.
Why?
Look where my head goes.
Are you planning to swim in here? Because you're the last person I would see swimming in here.
No. I'm not planning on swimming in here. Maybe like the day you fill it up.
The day it fills up. Yeah, it'll probably be decently clean.
Well,
Leave it down in the comments.
It won't have poop
If this video gets 2,000 likes, we're gonna go swimming in it as soon as it fills up.
Sounds disgusting. Remember,
I don't know.
This was their sewage dump back in the early 70s. They piped their sewage into this.
Yeah, that's the pipe right there.
Yeah. That is not a big enough pipe.
I know. Mavi likes the dirt, huh?
Mavi loves the dirt.
All right, well.
Wait, I got something to tell you.
What?
Meet me on the other side. But really though, go down, like this video, comment. You guys, by doing that, you're just helping us. It helps us know that you like the video, and it's a great way to support us. So go down, like, subscribe. It's free. I have no idea how I'm getting anywhere. It is a muddy mess. This is my thinking. This is such a beautiful ledge, but Crandall and I both don't really want a ledge. What are you gonna do with this?
It's gonna get dug out.
But I kind of like it.
Do you want a pier? That's what I was saying, is we could leave, like the water could come. That's what I was saying, is the water, we could leave like a grassy knoll like this.
Yeah.
And then have the water come here and the water come there. But this, have a grass right here, whatever, that you can walk in. And you could have a...
I think this is a great place to just fish.
Okay. And then we do a dock over on that side.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Remember, this is all getting permanently fenced in.
Yeah.
So our kids... What's that?
This is an old drainage pipe.
So our kids can't get into it.
We got stuck right there, and this keeps they're doing this thing right here.
No way.
Yeah.
It's kind of muddy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get stuck right there. That's just all straight. I should be promoting doing a smaller pond, because smaller pond means less water, which means less smell.
Okay, don't turn it on and go over there.
I'm going to drive it.
Okay, so question.
Don't go over there.
What kind of fish or what do we need to put in here to help the decomposition of this pond?
Anything?
Don't go over there.
What do you mean?
Just sit on it.
How do we get it to not smell like poop?
That's... Okay, Marsh, ask your question.
I didn't want to say it from the mouth. How do we get the pond not to smell like poop?
So that's the breaking down of all of the vegetation and life that's in there.
Or the duck poop.
Well, no, not really. Mostly...
Daddy, don't go over there.
Okay, go get your dump truck.
Yeah, go get your dump truck.
Mostly, because we're starting off with a clean slate, we're getting all the mud out. It's going to be just a straight clay blanket with no vegetation. We shouldn't have any smell.
Ever?
Well, yeah, theoretically. Because, well, the leaves, when the leaves fall in there and break down, then that could cause you to smell. But with how little... Mavi, your dump truck is over by the house, bud. With how
you
little,
must have moved it, huh?
Yeah. With how little leaves and stuff that are going to fall in this, it shouldn't ever stink. Do you want me to leave this like this?
I think so.
Okay. It's literally a dream come true for me to be able to work on my own property, on my own pond, to build myself a pond for myself and for the kids to enjoy, and anybody else that comes around wants to throw in a line, maybe catch some fish, have it for the animals, and just have something that I worked on and built. So I am really happy with how it's turning out. I did end up getting over here and didn't get stuck. Was able to scoop out most of the muck. The tractor is out of gas, so that is 6 hours of run time, pretty much full throttle the whole time, just going and going and going. But you can see just how much I was able to get done today, and it's coming along. Seems like the ducks already like it. I gotta come in here. I gotta finish cleaning out this whole pile. We're gonna leave this as kind of like a peninsula, so I gotta kind of clean up around it. And then the backside all needs to be dug out. Once I get it all dug down to the right level, then we'll come back in with the clay. We'll put the clay in the places that don't have it. So it's pretty much all clay around this area. The basin all needs clay all the way around, and then the back side needs clay. It's been a blast being able to share it with my son too, to have Maverick out here sitting on my lap for, I mean, he sat on my lap for like 3 hours today while I worked out here. I am noticing one issue that we're running into, and that is that I want the water level higher than the island actually permits. So we are going to build a duck sanctuary out there. I'm going to try and build up the island a little bit. If I can't do that really, then I am going to build like floating duck houses. They will be anchored into the island, but they'll kind of be floating duck houses. So that could be pretty cool. We're just going to have to kind of see how it ends up laying out. Honestly, I am going to try and check grade to know where the water level is going to sit in here. But I don't have any of the fancy equipment, so we're kind of going to be eyeballing it, kind of guessing, and then when it fills up, we will know what we're stuck with, which is going to make things quite exciting. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hopefully you guys had a good night's rest. Actually, I guess you're probably watching this video in one continuous thing, and you didn't take a break overnight like we did. So hopefully your last 13 seconds was great. Marcy went to the gas station for me last night, bought me a whole bunch of diesel. So we're going to go ahead and get that thrown into the truck. I had to use like every gas can I could find. I've got a boat gas can, a regular gas can, a dirt bike gas can. Where is she going? Where is she going? Come back. Wait, where's she going to pop out? Where's she going to pop out? Goose, here. Uh-oh. She must have landed in the front yard. The ducks are all out this morning. The pond is, well, hopefully it's going to dry out a little bit today. We're supposed to have 80-degree weather the next 3 or 4 days, which will be really nice to kind of help dry things out. Thankfully, we do have the skid steer for a week, so worst case scenario, we can get in here in a couple of days or whatever and get it kind of cleaned up. But I am really stoked with how this is turning out. It's really coming together. This is going to be an amazing little pond for us to recreate in, for us to play in, for us to fish in. Are we going to make a little fishing pond?
Yeah.
So we're also going to do like a micro fishing pond, I guess you could call it. So this is going to be Maverick's pond that he can help me put together so that we can have some fish in here. It's obviously not very big, so we're not going to put a ton of fish in there. Or we're probably going to do some bluegill, some bass, something like that to give the boys a chance to come and catch some stuff. It's close enough to the house. Obviously, it'll be fenced, but it's close to the house, unlike our other pond where the boys, you know, we could all come over here, sit, fish a little bit, and then, you know, go back in the house and not have to worry about it. Are you guys so excited for your new pond? Hi, babies. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun running that skid steer. It's so fun being out here, being able to make my dreams come true and make these animals a better house. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Wow, did you get something? You get it cleared? Why are you coughing? I have never seen him cough before. I gotta keep an eye on that. Make sure there ain't something wrong with him. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.